Hello, hello, this is Dead Hamster. We're going to go ahead and start working through the overcart levels again and start rebuilding those and getting those back in check. So, without skipping too much time, Peach's Castle is pretty set as is. I had taken a lot of time the first time I went through. I just went through it again now looking at it, and there's nothing really I would want to change. So this one at least is set where it is. And that would leave us working with Bob on Battlefield as the next one. So this one I had skipped a lot of steps. You can see most of objects are just per section. All of this was in the simple format, no master objects or anything like that. So this one I am going to probably redo just about everything on it actually. Kiddles, hello. Hey, what's here? No, I was awake and wanted to work on some things, so hope your morning is going well. Hope everything's starting off good. Gotta reconnect everything back together. I'll try to connect everything. Gosh. There we go. Oh, rough. No, it's too early for that. I don't want snow yet. That's not what I like about the winter season. I don't mind the cold weather. I don't really like being warm and sweating and all that, but not a fan of shoveling snow for sure. Okay, so we can turn. Alright, good. That's a lot smoother too. Might even want to drop this down a bit. See how that looks. That too, yeah. Driving isn't. I'm somewhat used to it, but I still don't enjoy it at any time. Yeah, driving is not fun in snowy, icy type of weather. Yeah. Need to turn back facing on. That's what's driving me. Much better. Okay. Just checking angles again, making sure everything doesn't look like that. Trying to decide if there's any other changes I want to make. That should be fine. Back on. What did I do for item boxes? I need to go back through Peach's Castle actually and fix those after this because I did have way too many items. Trees too, probably. So 6, 12, 18, that's good. Trees, how many trees? 5. I can get rid of a few of those. Yes, yeah, going through the Bob-omb course right now. Hello, guys. And tuning things up. So going through all the original levels again and making adjustments to them, fixing them up, getting the mini-maps together and preview textures, things like that. Tall Mountain. That would be a fun one. That one's a bit, be good to like do from the bottom up and then find a way to boost back up or use the slide or something. Hey Smith, what's going on? How are you? Yeah, it's been a little bit. How's everything been? Do I want to put the, I'll leave the bars out. Well, I have them here, so if I have them here... I took them out on purpose, but... Very good. Ah, shoot. That'll work, that'll work. Yeah, I saw that thing. That's pretty cool. I like the look out of it. And the Christmas thing, of course. I'm a big fan of the holiday theming. Right around the corner, too. Thanksgiving's just about upon us. And then it's here, right? Got to start shopping, figuring out what to get people. It's been a crazy year, so it's going to be a very interesting Christmas season for sure. I'm somebody that does their shopping. I don't order stuff online. I'm still archaic. I go to the mall, I buy stuff. So that's going to be real interesting for me too, having to try to deal with that. I'm probably going to have to do things online this year. So. Right, that should be good enough. Right. Famous quote. I know what that's about, so we're just going to get rid of it. Oh, from Bakery Land. Nice. Yeah, no, everyone, and it's been that way for a while, too. Everyone buys on their phones now, not even online, just ordering right there on the smartphone, but I still prefer the madness of the day before Christmas, going to the mall and Walmart and all those other places. I actually had a great system for the past few years. I work overnights, and I kind of figured out the way to do it. There's a 24-hour Walmart near me. So I go there on like the 23rd at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I have the whole store to myself. It's just me and the employees. No one else is there. So I just walk through the store with my shopping cart, pick out whatever I want, take my time looking at everything, wait, go check out at 3:30 after I've, browsed the whole store. It's absolutely fantastic. And I think about all the poor people who are going to be there, 8 hours later in a mad rush trying to get everything. They do close. I found out to my dismay. On the 24th, they closed at like 9 p.m. So the year after, I tried to do it like the absolute last day. I was going to pick up the last few things. And then someone's like, no, they're closing in like an hour. I was like, what? I'm like, all right, I'll be right back. Like, I got to go. I got things to do. Yeah, it's one of those super center Walmarts with like the grocery store and the bakery and the whole kit. But there's only so much you can get from Walmart, right? Like, that's it. You can get everything, but there's only so much you can really, truly get for people. So you have to mix things up. I have a really good mall nearby, a couple other good department stores, but like I said, this year it's going to be real different. I'm not sure. Not sure. There we go. It's driving me nuts. Alright, I've just been going around cleaning up stuff I don't need to clean. This one's fine. Save that. I'm actually going to go back to Peach's Castle real quick, since I have it on my mind. Need to do something about this. So turn these off. Are these both item boxes? Jesus. Alright, so the first set is right here. That's fine. Those can go. 2 of these can go. Sounds good, sounds good. Those can go. Have any coming out here? I don't. Alright, so. Well, first off, these 2 delete. And these move up. Save a bit. These get rid of. Okay, so that takes care of that. Now we're down to 25, which is much better. 53 trees, holy cow. I'm at 38 still. I had tried to map the front to actually be perfect to what Mario's was, so I don't want to cut out too many more, but 62. Yeah, custom Grand Prix. I got that working the other day, so it can go up. There's either a 4, the regular 4 course, or there's a 16 course option. So I'm rebuilding all the levels, making sure everything's perfect for that, and then we're gonna have another new release coming up very shortly. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of some of these trees. Oh, whoa. Alright, save that again. Head back to Bob-omb. 5 before. 5 is probably right. Okay, well, I guess I should have deleted that. Unfortunately, I don't speak Spanish that well, but I hope you're doing well. Simple. There we go. Starting from here. That. Okay, so sounds pretty good. Yep, going back through everything and making sure the item boxes are working for everything, and like you're saying, tuning everything up, making sure it all runs a little bit better. Gonna have Grand Prix mode working now, which is very exciting. So since I'm going back through to rebuild everything for that, now's the perfect time to fix everything up. Hey Litro, what's going on? Thank you, I appreciate that. Always good to know that people are enjoying and liking playing through the stuff. And great to see so many people download, play through it, and give feedback and stuff. Oh, thank you. Again, yeah, appreciate the compliments. And yeah, no worries, Litro. Glad you can make it here. Hope all has been well. Yeah, my schedule's pretty crazy, and I don't always know. It should be a little better now. Again, with work, I had another new employee I was training, so my schedule's flipped around again, but hoping things are getting a little more steady. All right, well, if it's going to be this, it should be the whole thing, right? This 3, so if this is 3, do it like this. Oh, no. Going through all the levels, so Grand Prix mode we got working. Going through and tuning up some levels and making them a little cleaner out. Minimaps are working, water levels working, everything else. So I want to go through all the levels again and rebuild them. Speaking of which, I need to put out... I'm pretty confident now with the tool set. I feel like I've tested it fairly well. So I'm going to probably put that out later this afternoon after the streamer, maybe. And the new patch as well for the base levels. Because again, I just got it working the other day. The stream you missed, we got Grand Prix mode working for at least 4 levels. So again, I'm pretty confident, and if it doesn't work, I can always patch the levels afterwards with new code. So very exciting stuff. Okay, so that should be free. Well, Litro's had some pretty great ones too, and a lot of other people have been working on them, so I won't have the, if I do have the best now, it won't be for much longer. That's for sure. That would be 4. I'm going to regret that, so we're going to put that back in 2. Oh, okay, and that too. There we go. All right, so what's left now? It's going to be Forest has been crazy with these new shortcuts. Every time it's what's it called? Every time like you get set and used to the one that just came out, and then there's some brand new thing with the, like right now it's the Calamari Desert clip where they're just driving through a fence. And it's hilarious to watch just drive through a fence again and again. But as soon as we're used to that, give it another week or so, and we'll be doing some other crazy new especially so many years afterwards. Like, you figure people have been like driving into walls and doing silly things and like trying to break this game apart for over 25 years now, right? Or just about, just, you know, if not just getting close to it. And it's just crazy to think that there's so many things in just this past couple months that we're now finding out about the game. So I don't know, very, very interesting for sure to watch it all unfold. Okay, so I need to make, before I go too much further, this should be empty, right? Good. So this is going to be oh, definitely definitely not. As long as it there's that delicate balance. So first I was like, yeah, any shortcuts are great, and people were upset. So you got to find that delicate balance between the good shortcuts and the bad ones, I guess. I love going out of bounds in any game. That's what really got me into doing all these, you know, custom levels and programming for all the different things I've done. Just the concept of there being, like when you got up on top of the cliffs, like you're saying, and you were looking down from the spot you weren't supposed to be in, or behind the wall, that all those little things. I don't know. Always found that fascinating. So I had a thought, by the way, recently. For the surface geometry, it does make sense to make it all one material. I should probably be doing that behind the scenes. But for right now, at least, it makes sense to make it all one material until I make that adjustment. Because otherwise, even though it's much quicker now, otherwise you're still doing texture loads in between each thing. So that was something I had thought about recently as well. Maybe I should go through and do that with Peach as well. Gotta hide now. Gotta start splitting up. That's not the right script. No, because I do have to separate them at least the surfaces by... interesting. I'll have to think more on that surface bit. Let me back up, though, before I go too far ahead, if it's not too late. Probably is, right? Yeah, too late. Alright. Not a big deal. Yeah, the idea, if you still, like I'm thinking, have to separate it by surface type, but if I have, like, the wall and this wall and the fence don't need to be a fence, a wall, and, you know, a different texture. They could all be one texture. The ground and this, well, that's again different because it's a different surface material. Yeah, so if it's all one single surface ID, that surface ID should share the same material and be a single object and not be separated out. It's little minimal changes, but if you wanted to get, you know, squeeze every little bit of performance out, that was something I was thinking. Had a lot of thoughts about all these things lately. It's interesting, trying to figure out any little way to make it run just a bit quicker. So, yikes. Put these out. Need my surface list. Where's that going to be? There we go. Which one is dirt road, dirt track? I don't know. 02. Grass, I think that's 8. Yeah, 8. Yep, so that's all the ones that are 8. Probably should even put 02. Really? Well, then I will not use that. Yeah, I suppose I'll use 3 instead. 3's probably sand, though, right? I don't know. We'll find out. it's terrible, we'll go back and check 2 as well. All the grass we can hide. Okay, so, question. Section 5, I think it is? Yeah, okay, perfect. So I don't want these at all. I want to delete these. Good. Same with this. So now you'll be able to drive through. I don't know if it was already like that or not, but you'll be able to drive through the flowers just like you were able to walk through them in Mario. Now I suppose that one should be rock, right? This. Deselect that. All of these are going to be 255. So these I'm going to all assign the same material. Even though, again, I'm sure the difference is very negligible, but... By giving these all the same ID, it should make it a little bit... Alright, good. So... Hey, Duck Something. Appreciate that. Hello, welcome. All of this is going to be some type of rock. I guess that's C, which is what? 10, 12. So 12. That should just leave me with this. Rickety wooden bridge. And which is 16. Good. I think that should be everything. Good, that's all my surface objects. Yeah, no, you know what? I know for certain that the flowers you couldn't drive through because I didn't have... I did it in simple format where it was all surface objects. But anyway. Type 16 is like the bridge on Banshee Boardwalk where you're driving over it and it kind of rumbles and it makes noise. It's the one that I used on Boo Mansion. So when you're driving over it, it kind of rattles as you're crossing. Yeah. All right. That's dumb. That doesn't belong there. We'll fix that. 12. Attach it to here. Continue. Holiday Island from Pilot Wings. I am not familiar with that. I'll have to look at it. Give me a second. Something like that should be fine. That'd be an interesting level. Got like some kind of carnival thing going on, right? Looks like there's a town and some castle-looking buildings. Yeah, here, let me pull this up on my... Of course not. So yeah, I don't know if the entire island do we drive over or what the course would be like, but something themed after that, I think, but like obviously on a closer level and higher definition. This is very low poly because you're able to go over the whole island. They have to draw a lot. But I think taking that concept and pulling that out would be pretty interesting. It would be almost like Litro's, what's it called? Carnival map with Glover. I don't know. I don't play Glover. I don't remember that level. But yeah, that one. Something similar to that. You know what game I've really been interested recently too is Wave Race. I used to play that a lot, and now I don't. Like I haven't played it in years, and it's just a very interesting game. I don't know. Still holds up fairly well, all things considered. It just looks surprisingly still good. Like I'm surprised that, you know, all so many years later it's still able to of course that's for an N64 game, so I'm giving it a lot of leeway, but no clip is very interesting. So you have to write, there's like some kind of Java code that works, and there's a 3D models that are loaded directly from the I'm pretty sure you have to give your own ROM usually, sometimes not. Yeah, the water. What's going on, MDTA? I remember someone was looking to like, they asked Mario Kart 64 and they were offering like hundreds of dollars for like a no clip thing that would work on the internet. And I don't remember what the specifics were, but I'm like, people have already done that. I kind of sent him a link. Like, I hate to be like the guy to turn down money, but like people have already done this, this, and that. And they're like, no, no, no. We need it in a specific setup. It needs to work like this. It needs to do this, this, and that. And I was like, oh, yeah, I don't know how, if it was even no clip or what it was. I'd have to look through my, yeah, I'm not, I don't remember which one it was. It might have been that then. That might have been the reason why, perhaps. I don't know. But yeah, no, they didn't just want whatever it was that was already out there. So I'm just going through now and separating these objects out into smaller sub-objects. That way when we're drawing it later, we could draw this whole scene and not have to worry about anything, especially considering half the scene is located right here and, you know, Koopa the Quick up top. When I say half the scene, there's 344 polygons here, and the rest of it is not 1400. Got to be double. Yeah, that's include about 700. So third of the scene, I should say. Wind Waker Splush Kaboom. I spent an unnecessary amount of time playing that one day. Like, I'd already gotten the piece of heart and all the rupees or whatever else, and I was just playing Splush Kaboom. It was just a real Splush Kaboom kind of day, I guess. That's really funny. Oh, what the hell is this doing up here? That's interesting. Yeah, it's good RNG. I didn't mind it. If I was doing a speed run, probably, right? But no, it was just I don't know. I always like Battleship too, so maybe that's part of it. Good. Okay, start breaking these out. Yes, it actually does right now. Already working. How do I turn this off? Good. That should do it. Yeah, should be working as is. I was testing it out the other day. So that's one of the things we'll be doing in a little bit, actually, is rendering the mini-map for this. This one's going to be a bit of a pain to break out, I think. But I'll just move along and piece by piece. I'm not sure what you mean with decimating. Is that are you meaning what I've said before with the materials, or like doing something crazy with optimizing? I've heard of the term decimating used, but I'm not sure if you mean it in a legitimate sense or. Like, I've heard it used as a modeling term, is what I mean. But I don't know what it means. It has to be drawn every frame. I don't think it's drawn per player. I think it only renders out once. So marginally optimal, right? But yeah, definitely everything you're not drawing that you don't need to drive on, you should definitely delete. It has to render out the entire collision mesh at least once. I don't think it does it per player. So it's I don't know what the slowdown would be if compared to actually drawing geometry, but it uses the exact same commands. So I have to assume that there's at least a noticeable, performance hit compared to. I would imagine it's probably the same. It's just not actually pushing it to the screen. I don't know the specifics of it, but like I said, it uses the same commands. So I would definitely get rid of anything that you don't need for sure. It should definitely make at least some noticeable difference. Yes, right now, but that's more on me. I was just actually kind of talking about that earlier. Making the surface all one material if it's the same object type. I could probably fix that later on to not use texture loads because it doesn't need to. But right now, because I use the same code to generate the surface mesh as well as the materials, yeah, it does load up and use the texture loads as well. Yeah, custom levels for Mario Kart 64. So this is Bob on Battlefield from Super Mario, and we're going to put it into Mario Kart 64. Okay, just that. Oh, wrong button. I want to delete it, that's for sure. Bah. So I missed that one earlier. I have to excuse me. Attach this. Detach. Alright, almost done with this. There's a whole lot of these faces, so it takes a bit to go through, but coming in on the home stretch here. So those come apart, and then this attach here. Good. Triclon, what's going on? Hello, welcome. How's your morning starting? What? Really? Where's Triclon? Appreciate you stopping by. Hello. I've never hit that. I don't, Now, is that just for the surface geometry? Or is it when you have the No, because I've definitely gone past that with surface geometry and drawn stuff. And so when you're saying it bleeds random data into the drawn textures, do you mean like the actual bitmap data? Like the textures in RAM, so that like the colors will come out wrong? I'm trying to think on why the if you have any builds that have that error, please let me see them. I want to look at them, figure out what that would be about. Speaking of errors, I don't know what's up with this guy's eyes, but I'd like to fix them. I mean, what the hell? No, there's a whole, like, pixel out of whack there. That eye comes flat down. This one chips inwards. I think I just moved it at some point. Yeah, because if it comes out there, down like that. Whole head is screwed up, man. That must be the animation. The way I did all of that. There, anyway, back to here. Okay, so I can just do a UV map then. There we go. Much better. Yeah, like his whole setup was screwed up. I don't know. I think it must have been from the animations and him like moving and talking or whatever, because, you know, he only has 12 verts. So if you want to get some movement, you really got to squish things. But, alright, he's fine now. Yeah, so this one should be good then. The trees are good, the amount of item boxes and everything. So, Minimap. Let's do the Minimap now. So the way I've done these so far, I select the objects that make up the road. I hide everything else. And I take a render from the top down. This one's a little bit wider. It's just about square, so I'll probably do a 64 even. You can use variable sizes. You don't have to use one single size for the minimap. So I can do a 64 by 64, I can do a 64 by 96, I can do a 64 by 32, whatever the case might be. I'm going to do 64 even. That should be good. There's my nice black and white. Copy that. You can see the Peach Castle one. And now we got the Bob-omb Battlefield one. And there we go. Nice and easy. Save this. Nope. Back up. Indexed color. And save as a PNG 8 or a 8-bit. What is it? 15-bit RB? I don't know. Don't save it as a normal file. Bob-omb Minimap PNG. There was something I needed to fix last night. Let me go ahead and file that. Oh, no, I need my controller. So this isn't working. If it was, I'd be happy. Go to Luigi Raceway first. Yes to, I'm sorry, I didn't see that MDTA. Still yes, as far as I know, to powers of 2. I wouldn't not do that, but you might be okay. I haven't tested it. So I would stick to powers of 2. So here's the preview textures working. You can see if I don't have preview textures, there'll be the question mark. If there isn't a course, it'll show up as empty course. There's the mini-map. A little bit off. Oh, come on. But too bad, right? So, I'm not supposed to be doing any of this, though. Flycam is supposed to be on, and it's not, and I don't know why. So let's take a look at that. It's going to be under... There we go. That's going to be under Mario Kart menu. fly cam. So that's mod options. So I'm looking for mod mode 1. Ah, okay. Where do I set this value? Here it is. Oh, that's not it. It's the next one. This menu index. Now I need to find where that is. All right. It's mod mode 1 again. That's a good point. That is a good point. Hey, Smith. No worries. Glad you made it back. Hello. Hope all is good. Yeah, and then if it's 1, you know what? Let's do if it's greater than 0. I like greater than 0. That's worth a shot. Let's see if greater than 0 is something. So that's mod mode 0. Oh, but is it even doing practice hack? Let me guess. Ah, haha, ha. That'll fix her. This is what was going on. You couldn't see that.
Very good. See you
Hello,
next
Wild
time.
Hemon. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. I'm always a simple guy. I like, you know, you're going to end up getting me to get pizza for lunch now. I wasn't going to. I was just going to go to sleep and get ready for work later. But now I'm going to end up going out and getting pizza. What I was going to say, though, is I'm a simple guy. I just do pepperoni. Sometimes if I'm feeling real crazy, I might do like buffalo chicken or barbecue chicken. But some people get like pineapple, like asparagus. I don't know about asparagus, but like weird stuff. Broccoli. Gross stuff. Anything that's green doesn't belong on a pizza. Nothing sweet belongs on pizza. You get whatever you want. Don't get it because I like it, but... What am I looking for? There we go. Yeah, no pineapple, man. The worst part, too, is when, like, one of your friends wants to get, like, stupid pizza when you're all together. Like, I'll be out with a few friends, we'll be drinking, we'll decide to order a pizza. And one of them will be like, oh, yeah, let me get, like, Brussels sprouts and, like, juniper whatever leaves and so all this crazy crap that doesn't even make sense. And it'll be like, oh, no, just get it on half the pizza. And then the other half of the pizza is completely contaminated with the runoff, disgusting taste of all this disgusting stuff they ordered. Ugh. Nothing but sauce? Like, no cheese? You gotta get what's on pizza. That's just, it's like, it's just soggy bread. That's rough. Alright, fly cam, let's go. Ready for fly cam? This is gonna be good.
Select your player. Let's go. Select map.
That's funny. I still see the ghost. Alright, so here's Flycam. Oh, let me... How do I go faster? There we go. So Flycam is just that. You fly. This is fantastic for getting screenshots, as you can imagine, which is what we're going to do right now. Oh goodness, where am I though? Might be oh, here we go. Stop. Out of here, Lakitu. I can't. I've tried to get that. I've tried to disable Lakitu. I don't know why he's still showing up. I thought that was part of it. So apparently that's not working yet. Sound is annoying. Yeah, me and Triclon were looking mightily to find a piece of code. That's a good spot. As good as any. Unfortunate I didn't turn on transparency for this, but I can fix that in post. Where's my snipping tool? This is going to be rendered so tiny, I'm not concerned. And I don't even think I'm going to do vert coloring for this. I think it's just a bright level. Wouldn't add any shadows anywhere, so... No, that's good as is. We're going to copy that. Just copy paste it directly, right? That's funny. Would be that would be good. I don't remember. How big are my level preview textures? (128 by 78). Cool. That's a lot of detail. Humbug. All right, let's start working our way down. No. Where'd it go? Okay. It's 128 by what? 75, I said? What is it? 128 by 78. Wow, that's it? I guess that's why they were offering so much money for it. Not nearly a nice a shot at 128, I gotta say. 78p really is not doing it for me, but that's what we get, right? (78p is not the best resolution. That is false. Let's turn all these back on. So when I compile, I want to make sure those are transparent. Check that. All right, let's give it a shot. kick that out. Got to remember to set our or raise bomb markers 2. Yeah, so this is at negative 576, so we'll have to be very careful with our water height and make sure to set that number. Got all the way up here last time. Where is it? Like, yeah, negative 128, negative 37. So somewhere right in between here, we came out of the water and then went back in. It was pretty funny. So we definitely have to set the water height, negative like 650 or something, way down low. What's this? Not even 650, negative 700. All right. So let's go ahead and start that up. Cool. That's what we like. Those are good things. The object, huh? Well, ain't that a bummer? Okay, well, what is all these? Name these. Let's name these. Probably a lot of other things I didn't do as well. It's been a while since I made a level, come to think of it. Say object. Yeah, there has to be that dash. I'm sure that's what it was. So we'll see if it works now. See, I've never actually played the Mario Kart 64 or Mario Kart Super Mario 64 DS or either of the Zelda DSs. Are they something worth going to? Oh, still no good. All right. I was referring to the remakes actually, the 3D. I guess they're 3DS games, the Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask one. Yeah, go back to it. All right. When it started me as Yoshi, I think that was a big turn off for me. All right, where are you crashing? What's wrong, girl? Speak to me. Material index. Object part 23. Probably empty geometry, I would assume. Object part 23. Yeah, looks like it. Big old no geometry object. We don't like those. Alright, so let's add a bit of code to make sure that doesn't happen. I did already. I added that bit of code. I just need to put it up further. There we go. All better. Yes, I do. Pump out that new release. Oh man, I hate those. And there's a million different versions of them. It's not the same error. I'm trying to track them all down. Every time one pops up, I usually try to figure out where it is and just throw in a warning so you guys can figure out where it is. Alright, so that's all better. Do a test. Yeah, empty course object. Object part 23. See how nice that is? It tells you what's wrong before it crashes. That's what we want. Yeah, more custom levels. We're going back through the original 16 levels that I built with Overcart. We're rebuilding them now with the new toolset, making sure everything works great. Releasing that later on. And yeah, later on after the stream, I'll put this out once I'm, again, a bit more confident, I guess, that it's working nice. And yeah, we're going to have a new set with Grand Prix working specifically. That's the big thing. Grand Prix, mini maps, preview textures, banner textures, all the good stuff. Okay. I need another file now that I've kicked that out. Part 39, okay. We'll write the same one. All right, here we go. We're in. There's also something I haven't been talking about. This this raycast option. It's actually gotten a lot better as well. I fixed that up. It's still not to a point where I would say use it regularly, but if you have a very complex course, it'll do at least a first pass of view culling, which should make it a bit easier to do the section views. You'll still have to clean everything up, but another thing as well, it only takes about an extra minute or two at most to run through, so it's very quick. Alright, so I want to start over, right? So I should start with Peach's Castle again. Ah, and I didn't save my... I need to write down the minimap coordinates next time. I forgot to do that. Oh well. So we'll go back in, do Peach's Castle again, get that built since that's the first level, and then we will go through and recompile. Let me load up, and I can just actually load up the one I have. So Litro, I don't think you've seen this part yet. For the maps, there are coordinates, and to make it so that you don't have to just constantly flail about, there's that dev mode I just turned on. Doesn't matter, Luigi. We're gonna be brave. We're just gonna go for it. Bravery rewarded. Here we go. So there's the credits text printing the dead hamster thing. Here's the map. So I've already set these values. I'm going to write them down now in Notepad so I have them. 2.8. Yeah, so anyway, you can adjust and set everything to where you need it to be. And then you would drive around the course, test it, make sure, yeah. So, definitely gonna be useful for that. So, I have my values for Peach Castle, so we can build that again now. Let's go back in, load it, and re-export couple little changes. I'm hoping there's a lot of things in my process they would have liked. I think I've made this a lot easier now. Especially seeing the way that they had to do things where they just commented out the display lists. That makes me feel real good. I feel real good about that. But yeah, it's interesting. That's time, right? That's what time does for you. It's been a year of me just building tools. How much time did they have to, develop the entire game and get it out for production? Alright, so less trees, less item boxes. Water should hopefully be good and fixed. Yeah, I don't know if I would need to. I'm pretty sure I could reload it, but there's enough going on that I'm not confident yet. So that'd be a nice thing to add for certain, because it's very frustrating to have to close it and reload, close it, reload every time you want to build another course. Especially with this OpenGL window, though, that would take a little bit of tweaking just to be sure that everything is getting unloaded and loaded back in proper. So I'm just not confident for that yet. It would take a little bit of love and care to make sure that all got working right. Definitely not off the menu. It's something I want to do at a point, but at a point, right? Not yet. That's not that. I need... Oh, shoot. Okay. Let's figure that out. So it's text on a transparent background with some kind of weird border. Sounds good. That gets, yeah, I would, another thing that someone mentioned would be a default directory, and that's something else I wanted to do, where you could like even set a default ROM, a default directory, all those things, so that it doesn't have to constantly, the browse folder too is the worst, having to go through and find the folder you want to output everything to. There's a lot of things that can be done quite a bit better for sure. Shoot, don't I have this somewhere? I could have sworn. Yes. All right. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. I'm so glad I still have this saved. I'm going to have to give you guys this. I don't know if you can use PSDs or what you guys use or whatever, but... so close. So close. No, we're going to make that work. Yeah, with the filters and everything. That's what I got frustrated or stressed about just a second ago. I thought I had lost this. So I was going to have to redo them all real quick. Where's my... Is this it? Yeah, this thing right here. All right. Text width 75. I can do 80. Very good. We'll go to save. Perfect. Don't have these working. This works actually. The assembly routine has worked from the beginning. The ghost I still don't have working. That's the one tab that Yes, I don't know what it was about Pit Stop that does that. Also, the preview textures, they've got the height wrong. They only got like 60 pixels instead of 78 or whatever. But anyway, no echo. Negative 750 for the water, way out there. Good. The music is still screwed up. That's right. I have to fix the music. All right, we'll do that. We'll fix the music eventually, at some point. It's not this exact moment, but later on in the stream, we have to fix that music. Okay, path markers 2. Markers 2, there we are. Why am I doing Bob-omb? I'm supposed to be doing Peach Castle. Right? I'm lost. Why am I not doing Peach's Castle? Yeah, I'm very confused. I have to do Peach Castle first and get that finished. I didn't finish that, right? Okay, thank you. All right. I was really confused for a second. Like, why did I do all of this and then just not do it? There we go. Preview is Peach Castle preview. Banner is banner. Minimap. Where are my values? Cool, that's what I want. I want it to skip all over the screen. That's great. Leave that white. Sounds good, Triclon. I'll catch you later on, man. Take it easy. Sky colors. Was the echo? It was like 240 to 430. Have it open still? Beautiful. The echoes work. So you can set custom echo locations. So it starts at starts at 240, ends at 430. That's what it was. Water Z, I want to set to the height of the water plane, which I think was -88 before. Yeah, so -89. Water Z. Yeah, that's why I've been so quiet. A lot of little things in the background. And then it was like, well, I have this working. Let me just do this real quick. And it was like, oh, sure, well, the echo values will be simple. Let me add those in. And then here we are. So, yeah, no, I'm very excited about this. It's a lot of cool new features. So this is Peach Castle. Everything's there. Course 1, Cup 1, Set A. Good. All right. That's PAL. That is not stock. That's not either. All right, need to get a new. All right, so. Courses. Some interesting things too. This should be fun to mess around with. I found like the water height. If you put the water height above the player when they start, the camera goes into like a weird 2D top-down mode. So it's almost like an RC car where you're looking from the top down at the driving. It's pretty fun, pretty interesting to play through. Definitely not something you'd want, of course, but as an interesting gimmick, it was something neat. So. All right, compile. Paste. Also, I should have room for like 1,000 courses now, in theory. As long as you don't cap over the 64 megabyte of ROM space. There's 64 sets now, not just 5. I don't know if I've put that in the swapping code yet, and I don't have textures for 64 custom set banners, so I have to figure that out. But the way I switched the header around, I can fit 1,000 courses now, so that's interesting too. I realized real quick that 5 sets was not going to be enough to fit everything if people were going to start making things. Perfect. Test it quickly, make sure. Oh, you know what? It doesn't work. Back out. Click that. Make sure the transparency works on the fence. There we go. I haven't actually even tested transparency with the new texture loading, so who knows what's about to happen.
Mario Kart. Time trial. Select play. Select match.
Alright, we're gonna be brave. This is something annoying. I don't know how to fix it yet. I haven't looked at it, but I have to fix it eventually. You have to swap cups before it reloads the textures. So I'll figure that out, but yeah, okay. So that's not good.
Select match.
God damn it. Alright. Cool. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing wrong there. It can't even be that complicated. It's a single byte code that turns on transparency and then a single byte that turns it back off. It's not like it even has parameters. For the compressed format, the fancy thing. So it spits out the game code, its own alpha whatever thing. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I haven't really looked that much into it, but figure it out. Add it to the list, right? Let's see. So no transparent fence textures yet, again. Otherwise, we're happy. Nice. See the water, bubbles. And this, ready? That echo. Echo stops. Complete the lap. So other than the fence, everything looks good. Alright, so solid. Let's move on to Bob-omb. I want to take this now. Another thing I want to do at some point is when you overwrite a course. So like if I have a course in slot 2 of set A, when I overwrite that course and I put a new one in there, I want it to delete the data from that course in the ROM and rebuild it all and put it all back in order. That's a tall tale, because that's not a tall tale, that's a tall whatever. Tall order, because you have to rebuild every other level and reorder all the data. Definitely possible, especially considering I have pointers to every relevant piece of data, but that would be another thing I would like, so I don't have to feel so obligated to do them all in order, and because otherwise you end up stacking data at the end, and then you have you know, blank or dead course data that's just sitting in the ROM never getting used. You don't want that. Four, two, good old Koopa the Quick. No, something isn't right. Hold on. I just remembered something. With Koopa the Quick, we fixed him up, and I don't think I ever... separated him back out. Right? So, like, there's... Yeah, see? That's not... Can't do that. Take him again. Split by materials. There we go. Now we're back. Take all of these and we'll run that name tool over them again. Beautiful. Okay, and from the top. I remembered I forgot to do the section views for Peach's Castle, so I shouldn't even really... I can do those another time. Yeah, so I'm really just worried about compiling the levels and making sure the geometry is good. I'll do the section views off stream. I can do those at work, honestly, so that's probably the best thing for me, is doing them off in a less stressful, less... It's not interesting. I don't like sitting on here on camera and just clicking objects on and off for, you know, several hours in some pastel environment. I don't find that too entertaining. So we'll make sure everything runs right and proper and everything looks good, and we'll move course to course, and I'll worry about that little bit later on. Do those offs. So the preview, the banner, Minimap, we're going to have to find those values, figure out which values work. Like Sonic R, just running alongside. Yeah, it's real tedious to sit there and click, click, click. So it's easier for me when I don't feel as pressured, I guess. It's not that I feel pressured, I don't. But I don't enjoy doing, like I said, I don't enjoy doing that. I don't think it's entertaining. And so I try to get it done quicker. I'm trying to, you know, narrate it and things. It's much nicer to just, that's a boring, meaningless, clickety-click task that you kind of just have to sit there and do. All right, so on that note, we'll still make it course 2 so we can test Grand Prix out again and make sure it still works fine. Preview banners. Minimap we're going to have to make work. No echo. Sky color is good. Compile. This is our file. And there's our output. Fast. Always forget the controller. I'm trying to use the keyboard.
Mario Kart. Time trial. Select your player. Select map.
A little cramped, but... Oh, what happened? Oh... My texture. I'm mad. Oh, really though. this. Right? Yeah, exactly how it looks. Alright, let's try that again. Come on, man. What the hell? I have ideas of why it doesn't work, and I don't like them. All of them are rough. So we'll see. I might just have to add more space and RAM for where I unpack everything temporarily. I think I might not have given myself enough space to put the textures into place. I think that there's a compressed, I assume, wouldn't be more than so much data, because nothing has been so far, but we'll see. No, it doesn't even work that way. It loads it itself. I don't even... I don't know. I don't know. Figure it out. What is this? Go... That's not what I told you to do. 12:18. I don't load the previews. I load the banners, so... Yeah, it's loading something bad. Something bad. Go to hell. Keep hoping I'm gonna come back and it's gonna be good. It's just not gonna be screwed up. But why? Whatever, man. Whatever.
Okay.
You know what? Here, I'm curious. Yeah, I want to do one last check and then I'm gonna load it up and see, make sure everything works. Less corrupted. Not bad. If I had to guess, the game has a list somewhere of the size of the original preview texture for every preview texture in the game, and it's only loading the amount of data of the original texture and not how much mine is. That's my guess. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh, I never made this out of bounds. Okay, well we gotta go back. Whoops. The banners? The banners I load separately. Those I actually load with my own code. I'm not sure if that's what you mean as far as... I'm not sure what you mean by it, but yeah, no, the banners I load with my own code separately. This loads with the game's original functions, and I just pass it a new offset, and I say, look here instead. I consider the banners, by the way, the name. The preview is the image, and the banner is the name over here. Must be a good pizza. Alright, son of a gun. Alright, let me go back in and we'll fix sections at least. Zero. 253, right? Pretty sure. Part 1 dash. We're gonna change. The grass is good and the road's good. I thought that I'd put all these. I did, the 255s. Okay. This was different. 12. Very true. Okay. Mark 6. Load a new one. Stupid preview textures. It's so stupid. It's always something. Always, always, always. Oh, it works? Everything's great? No, it's not. -248. -750. Oh, tell me nothing about my drivers. All right, good. And this time we'll get the map values as well. Oh shoot! I just put it over. Well, you know what? Let's see if it's corrupted. I guess that's a good good check. See if, like Litro is saying, maybe it's having all 4 loaded. I had a different one, Boo's Mansion, which would have been a very small file because most of the background was black, and that one worked as well. Thinking it's gonna be that size thing, but I don't know. Guess we'll see maybe if it works here. That might, I don't know what that would say. Yeah, it works. Almost. No, still corrupted at the bottom there. Oh. Anyway, that's fine. I'll have to find those sizes or find a way to just set it to be like a very large size. That's what I do. When I don't know, I guess on a high end, but I guess they did know, so they didn't have to guess. That might, yeah, instead of having a full, you know, color palette, so to speak, if you indexed, especially like the sky and the gradient, things like that, little variations in here. I didn't think in such a small size it would matter, but theirs must be so small as well. I don't know. Anyway, let's get this map here. So put it right about there, right? Hold R in the D-pad. Now I can move me to about here, right? Drive around a bit. Scale's not bad actually at 1.55. No, I think that might be good. Nope, not quite, so it needs to be a little bigger. Just a smidge. See 1.88. .1. 2.1 looks good. Might have to move the actual, yeah, I might have to move the texture around. But 2.1's too big. 1.88 was probably... Ooh, interesting. Was that to save space, or was that an indexed bitmap to start, so to speak? Okay, yeah, that's the scale, that's off, so we'll need to move him over. Let's retry real quick. So we wanted the scale to be about 1.88. We have it there. Yeah, there we go. Now we're in. Look at that mini map. Those are the values. That's the cleanest one I made yet. I've only made 2. Print it. I can't read it. Hold on. Alright, good. Yeah, I just did the lap. I'm not sure when that message got sent. I just did the full lap and went through the whole way, so that should be set. That one's good, except for the textures. I have to figure that out. That's okay. Battlefield. Alright, next one. Next one on the list. What do we got? Whose Mansion, again. So this one we already have. This one probably is already done. We already have the previews and the banners. I would need a mini map. Split my objects? Did. And I even have them set up in the right way. Not northeast southwest, so it's in that intermediate format. I mean, this whole model is so simple, 850 polygons. I almost want to do more to the course, but Really think I need to. I might come back to this one and do something else to it. I don't know what it would be. This area? I wasn't originally planning one, no. It was originally kind of like you just fell into the abyss, and that was sort of the idea was that you kind of fell into the blackness. And do that at least. Darken those. A little bit, I guess. I still do feel like I'll end up coming back and doing something. I don't know what it would be. I don't think boost ramps would work. I can't really think of anything else I'd want to put in there, but... Yeah, that was annoying. They do a lot of vert colors. It was, yeah, I had to retexture it and change it and look at it a couple times, make sure it looked good. Not really retexture it. This was annoying too. They did, I should fix this now that I'm here. They had a flat planar map, so it was like very distorted, very distorted. Yeah, really? I didn't even get this one, Jesus. Alright, you know what? What the hell's going on here? Ouch. That's better. This again, unwrap. Good. Weekend was fine. Yeah, beautiful weather. Yep, yeah, it's last couple nice days before the season ends, right? Make the most of it for sure. Better. Something that I doubt anybody will ever notice, but at least now it's nice and cleaned up. The goal right now, clean everything up. There's something to weld these, isn't there? MDTA, isn't there something to weld these? What do I have to do? Is it like, yeah, target weld, Control T, right? No? It's not it? I want these to all be, yeah, Control W? No? Still no? What the hell? That's it. Welding seams. I've always just scaled things down. Probably this, but I'm not using it right, I assume. Select the lines. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Nope. I'm just gonna stick to the tried and true scale shit down. These are actually extremely close already. It doesn't look it, but... Oh. Anyway, it's fine. You won't be able to tell anything. I'm zooming in to like the nth degree. It looks great. Good enough. Looks much better than it did. Item boxes and the like. Let's take a look. How many do I have? Where are they? One's up. Yeah, no kidding. What the hell? That would be why it wasn't... No, it shouldn't be why it wasn't welding. But anyway. Oh, they're both upside down. Interesting. Gross. It's a pain. Stupid. I want to do that. Here we go. It's all screwed up. I had it both completely upside down. All right, let's just get something rough for a second so I can take a look. Not sure. I might have to give you a new toolkit. I'm not sure which one you have. The vert colors might not work in the simple format. It only might work in intermediate. I don't remember. So you might have to use a different format as well. You might not be able to use the simple one. I'm pretty sure you can't use the simple one actually, but I don't remember that. So again, you might have to use the one with the course master objects, and only those ones would have vert colors showing up. All right, that looks even worse than it did a minute ago. So I give up. I see why they just had some terrible Can I get anything out of this? No. I don't even know why I care so much about this, considering no one's ever going to see it, but fine. Good enough. I'm done. Okay, that's good. Minimap. Good. Give this one a run. I should check the items and everything too. Let me go back real quick. Three isn't bad for a course this big. Where are they? Put them 8 in a row, and how many? 4 sets. 60 trees, that's a joke. And the water height. Yes, definitely. Drop that way low. Well, not way low, I guess. I need it at the right height. Kill plane. There we go. How many trees now? 33 is still a lot. There. 25 I can do. Was it on this one too? Yeah, no. Oh, that's right. Yeah, just in some spots when you got underneath and back up. Yeah, we want to drop the water level. Come to think of it, I don't even think the water level is the kill plane, right? Because, I don't know. When you fell down in I think it has to be when you're in water, but there's nothing beneath you. Because when I would like jump off the cliffs, then it would catch me. Lakitu would catch me. So I'm thinking that must have to be the key. Over water with nothing beneath you. Because I was driving, right, in Bob-omb Battlefield, and this level, like you're saying, and they had the weird RC camera. There's that one, and then we have to do the paths again. There we go. All right. I'm gonna redo Bob-omb properly because I think I built it over the first course, and I don't want to do that. And then I'm gonna do this, and then we'll have 3. We'll do a 4th one, and then that's gonna be it for today. Play through a Grand Prix real quick. Am I loading? Where's the path markers? Okay, crap. Bob-omb again. Mark 6. Markers 2. Okay. But when you're on Koopa Beach, you're also, like I was saying, you still have surface underneath you. It's not until you like fall off, I think, that it turns into a kill plane. I think the top down was because the water was above the player, like the camera was getting interfered. The camera definitely will not dip below the water level. So I'm thinking that's what was going on there. All right, don't want that. We want very low water level for Bob-omb. That should be good. All right, so let's build that. And then we're going to build Boo Mansion real quick and test the map. We have to figure out the map for that one. So copy this, Boo Mansion, we're going to paste it. Let's go from here now. Were these made today? Okay. Yeah, I put it in the wrong folder. We want it back in Boo Mansion now. Markers 2. Alright. Losing it. Any of those yet? Start off purple, the black. No echoes. No echoes. Water level. Negative 400, we'll say. What's this here? Negative 175. Yeah, I could do negative 200. 175. I need to figure out the relative path. There's a better function to load relative paths than my silly shenanigans I was doing. I did not fix that yet, no. So that's still a mess, unfortunately. That is definitely on the list as well, though, for soon updates. I found a whole embedded function, like a native function, that takes relative paths. Yeah, that's what's annoying. It's a pain, honestly. I hate it. I don't know why you would ever use a relative path. I think that's just stupid. It doesn't have all the data you need, right? And then you can't move the file, so I don't like that. I understand, I guess, because then you can like move it relative with the textures or whatever, but That's only if you keep everything in a single project folder. No, it just seems stupid. I don't like it. I think it's a very stupid thing. Yeah, if you keep everything in a single folder and you're... God, I just made a mistake a second ago. We're okay. Everything's fine. Oh, I almost did it again. Course 2, for the love of God. Alright, good. Output, copy, paste. So here, Boo Mansion, again, everything's set up proper. Compile. Gotta go to Boo Mansion, take this. Oh, wrong thing. 64, data, courses, Boo Mansion, output. Yep, figure out where the map is, where we gotta push it, and load that up right now. Nope, wrong thing. There it goes. Takes a second sometimes for OBS to recognize the emulator running. There we go. There we go. See, so like I said, Boo Mansion comes through fine because I think that black background is taking up very little space once it gets compressed. Same thing with the, just the scene in general doesn't seem to have a lot of color info, easily compressible. Whereas the Bob-omb Battlefield with the gradient in the sky and the clouds sitting up there, the grass and everything, there's a lot of noise in that orange texture. I don't think it's compressing as nicely. But let's be brave. Let's see if it works. Yeah, I don't know why that didn't work the other night. Last night we had an issue with the course not working right away. I don't know what that was about. Let me exit out now. Turn on dev mode. I've turned that on originally. Right. Probably right here. Alright, let's give it a drive. Good so far. Looking a little small. Pretty close though. Pretty close. So let's just up this a bit. Say 1.6. Now head back to the start and reposition again. Yeah, I should have. Damn it. I still have time to go back. Like I said, I'm going to go back over to redo the section lists, so I still can add that in pretty quickly. Alright, let's see about this. That looks good. The top is set. Coming down into the middle is good. Bottom side is a little short, but good. And then we're a little short here as well, so we got to up the scale again just by a smidge. I might even just move the minimap texture. Sometimes you do have to tweak that. I had to tweak Peach's castle a bit. But let me see about going a little bigger first. Oh. Yeah, so that's a little too, no, it's actually a little too far over left. Right, yeah, if I moved it over one more to the right. But that's probably good, honestly, where it is. I might move it back even, but most of it lines up good. So if I just tweak even that right side and just move it over a pixel, I think the rest of it is good. This definitely fits. Top is good. Yeah, so I just got to move this center road over by maybe a... Not even, the center road's... Yeah, center road by a pixel, and this far road by maybe 1 or 2. Center road has to come in as well, interesting. Alright, let's do that real quick, and then we can recompile it, build it again. So this road... Just gonna move over 1. Same thing here, we're gonna move this over 1. Save our minimap. Recompile under course 3. Play it again real quick. Oh, I didn't write down those values though. 27 by 6. I didn't set the 1.61. That was stupid. I don't know why I didn't write that down. I've got to remember to write those down. I know it was 27 and like 7 or something like that. 28 and 7 for the start X. The map X doesn't matter. You can put that. It doesn't affect the rest of it. So like right about there. 7, 28. Interesting. Alright. Give this a run, see how it looks. Nope. Must have moved that the wrong way, maybe? No, it's just not big enough. That lines up, okay. Yeah, I think that's good. I'll have to write these down this time. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so writing these down. Close this out and rebuild it.
Select your place to go. Select that.
Beautiful, right on the dot. Looks good to me. So that puts the last one at Mushroom Valley. I'm not going to do the mini-map and all that stuff today. I am going to wrap things up around here. I'm going to compile the level real quick, play through a Grand Prix with all those courses we just built again. Wrap it up on that for today. Blue Mansion, right? Good. Perfect. Oh, gosh.
Welcome to Mario Kart. Time trial.
Oh, not time trials.
Select your player. Mario Grand Prix. Select your player. Select map. Okay.
Oh. There we go.
Welcome to Mario Kart. Time trial. Select your player.
No, I don't want time trials.
Select your player. Select map.
Still not right. Oh, yeah, that would do it.
Welcome to Mario Kart. Welcome to Mario Kart. Mario Grand Prix. Select
Time the charm.
select map.
There we go. Don't have that last preview minimap, any of those. Haha, I'm Bowser. Nice. That was close. Yeah, with the bug trophy scene again. My favorite part, honestly. Jeez, man, they left me a minefield to go through. Oh, and then I waste right there, of all places? Nah, Yoshi. Oh, Mario. DK. DK ruined my Yoshi hit. My last shot. Can I get him? I totally got him. Through it all. Success. Nice. Very good. Everything looks right. Everyone getting bumped up by Bowser. Peach now, everybody. Right on. Next level. AI Chaos. Definitely need that starting line. Real weird being up on the edge of it, not having nothing. Hey! Get back here, Yoshi. Yeah, take that. Should have one healthy lead, but... Oh, 2 ghosts? Nice! I steal an item. Oh, missed that one. Oh, and Yoshi now taking the lead. Foolish Yoshi. There it is. A quick sky change to Boo Mansion. I gotta fix that. That's really frustrating. The sky changes in the background when the course changes. And the same thing with the minimap. The minimap changes after you're about to start the race, right? So I gotta find something that pops in right before the race loads, but after the minimap and all the other stuff I need. It's the careful balance of timing. Finding the right right point to jump in. Alright, course number 3. Usually get that timing. Okay, item boxes. Haha, Yoshi. Second place lightning. As I enter first. That's not bad. Where'd that red shell go? I got a lead on these guys, my goodness. This one's a lot of fun with the item boxes. I'm wondering if that was it, because there shouldn't be. I cut out a ton of stuff. But like all the other stuff has shown up. Oh, of course, that one doesn't disappear. That one just moseys its way on forward. Yeah, you can only have 100 items, but the trees and the item boxes are included in that count. So I have 30. Rip. I just hit Peach's banana, but not Peach. Man, what a time, too, to come. I'm gonna have to redo now. I'm not gonna make it. Yep, especially with that. That's it. Rip. Yeah, it's a whole array of objects. There's up to 100 of them back to back. 3 stars, though. That's a nice little bit of friendly RNG. Well, that's a redo. Yeah, that Z fighting, not fun. Yeah, the item boxes and the trees, I did not know that those counted at first in that item box, like total, the item total. So for a while, item boxes and all the rest didn't work just because I had too many trees and piranha plants. Filled up the whole list with trees. Yeah, hit Yoshi. Gotta love hitting Yoshi. Ooh, banana. Weak. So I never knew, but when you're playing single-player mode, or I even think 2-player Grand Prix, when you use the ghost, you don't steal another person's items. It just rolls for the item based on the position you're in. So it's basically this... Oh, I missed? It's the same thing as hitting an item box again, so it's really a useless item. into versus mode or whatever, in battle mode if it exists, you can steal another person's item, but it does not do that in Grand Prix. Yoshi, you stay back. I hear you creeping up on me. Yeah, creep up on this. Alright, we beat Boo, so the curse is lifted and the sky goes bright. Yeah, that was really cool. That's something, what's their name? Jesus Christ, why is it not hitting me? I can't believe I can't... Rena, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot their name for a minute. Rena did for, what was it called? Starlight? And they had, like, text printing on the bottom that they stored in the data and ran a custom code to print out. It was pretty cool. Alright, and last, Mushroom Valley. So the total time there did not add the time from my my loss. It only adds times from the victories, of course. And that way you get the, the total of the races at the end. Fourth place, huh? Oh, okay. I need to work on that. Flying tree. Cool. Yeah, this is the one we didn't touch up or go back on at all, so... Oh, Yoshi. Oh! Great success! Did you see that shot? That was wonderful. You know why I got that shot? Because it was Yoshi. If it was anybody else, I would have missed that. But Yoshi, you gotta hit. Gotta get Yoshi. Come on, come up on me, Yoshi. Come around this corner. Hey! I put all my graphics at the end, actually, all my data at the end of the ROM, so I don't have to split anything or reposition any existing code. Damn, Toad's got me by a mile. I'm never catching up to Toad. Oh, unless... Unless... Ha ha! Yeah, man, let's go. The best. I love this game. Toad just got... Oh! Bananas. Toad just got absolutely wiped. He thought he had like a 5-mile lead. Nope. Yep, I've repositioned a few things that tell the game where to load new data from, basically. And, but all the data that I load is at the end of the ROM. So I don't have to throw anything in the middle of the ROM file. I just run a bunch of code while the game is playing to reposition different offsets and ASM instructions so that it loads it from the end of ROM instead. Or whatever, specific location I store it all at. So the program, Tarmac, takes all those F3D codes and compiles them and compresses them, and it sticks them at the end. And then it puts a whole bunch of offsets in the ROM as well that I load up and I use to position and point everything. Toad! Toad came in 8th! I completely destroyed Toad. When I hit him off of the map, he never made his way back up to the ramp, because you like fall off and you have to turn around. So that's it. Toad, rip Toad. He couldn't figure it out. Look at Yoshi sitting here right in front of me. He's mocking me. You see why I can't deal with Yoshi, right? You see this? You guys wonder why I don't like them. Anyway, let's catch this sweet trophy sequence. 1 second. Save so we could watch it again. So good. There's a whole legend behind that. Basically, my friend was always Yoshi. My other friends always picked characters that were fast, so I got stuck with the slow guys. Different this time. They went on a different path. You didn't see one of them fall off into the... Hey, Yoshi's gone first, right? I got nothing, man. And then this part. Where's it looking? Let's go. Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Yeah, I did it all right. I can't leave this screen. It's so stupid. So there's Grand Prix mode, guys. Here we are. We won. We got a trophy. It's there, I promise. There's a trophy. Oh. Alright. So, on that note, that is going to be it for today. We are going to wrap things up. I'll be back on at some point. I don't know exactly when. I'm going to be starting work for the rest of the week, so I probably won't be back in the next couple days. Oh man, it's so great. I love those. It's I don't know why it's so funny, but yeah, I get a real kick out of it, that whole trophy sequence. But yeah, we'll be back on. We're going to keep rebuilding these levels, rendering the mini-maps, getting the preview textures, getting everything polished up and cleaned up, making sure everything's in the right format and the geometry is nice and good. And then off stream, I'll be doing the section lists to make sure everything renders proper and that the frame rates stay low on console. So Grand Prix mode working now for the most part. Trophy sequence, a little funny. We'll look at that. And yeah, more progress to come. So as always, appreciate you guys being here and taking part. If you haven't already, of course, join the Discord server. Check out my videos on YouTube. And until next time, as always, you guys take care. Thanks for stopping by.